I am going to show you how to make this beautiful U-part crochet wig. In this tutorial, I am using Freetress Water Wave. I ended up using 5 packs in color number 2. Let's first go over the supplies you'll need. I'll have everything linked below. I highly recommend a wig block that's the size of your head. A crochet wig cap. This is my favorite because of the lace, and you are able to crochet hair on the entire cap, so it has full coverage. These are the 2 latch hooks that I have. I always reach for the smaller one. You're able to get it through all of the holes. Stick pins to hold the cap down while you work, a pair of scissors, and the star of the show, this hair. Now the plan was to only use 4 packs. Girl, I had to buy more hair, and this is going to be your best friend. I highly recommend the Hawaiian Silky to get your crochet braids all the way together. So we are going to work with this lace in this tutorial, and I'm going to do it this way from now on. It did save some time. Before we get started, though, we're going to cut the lace from the bottom of the wig. That way it won't get in our way while we crochet the hair in that area. That part is too long. Later on, I'm going to make it shorter by cutting the lace and stitching it together, but I'm going to show you that in a second. Before we get started, we're going to pin down our cap on our wig block. Again, make sure the wig block is the size of your head. The stick pins will hold the wig cap in place while we work. The amount of times you separate the hair is a personal preference. I thought I would want to separate it only twice, but I decided to separate it 3 times. But again, it's a personal preference. Now, I will say, while working in the back, like I say in all of these tutorials, I highly recommend a lot, don't I? But for real, I highly recommend spacing the hair out in the back. If you place the hair too close together, not only can you run out of hair, but the bottom will be bottom heavy. Then you may have to end up going back to remove some of the hair to thin it out. So it's just best to space the hair out and add more later if needed. I loop the hair 3 to 4 times. Once you get to your second row, place the hair between the 2 pieces on the previous row. Now, I should have said this at the very beginning. When you're making a U-part wig, whether it's with bundles or crochet hair, you want to make the wig as if it's going to be a middle part wig, even though it's not. That way you're going to have the same amount of hair on both sides of the wig. The main reason why I love this cap is because you have full coverage. You're able to crochet hair on the entire cap, so you don't have to worry about that annoying elastic band with no hair on it where you have to try to tuck it in to hide it. You're good with this. So if you have thin edges or no edges, you can make your wig as full as you want. Once I get close to where the part will be, I do like to use smaller pieces. That way the knots are nice and small. If you plan to use this crochet cap, the holes around the lace are much smaller, which is why this latch hook is my go-to. We are so far. This is all I have left of the second pack. So it looks like I will be using all 4 packs. Not only did I use all 4 packs, but I had to buy more hair, but we're going to talk about that later. Once I get to this area, I'm using smaller pieces and I'm placing the hair closer together. Now, remember I told you how this part was a little bit too long. I'm going to cut out this lace and then stitch the cap back together. So what is this, about an inch from the lace part? Once I get to this area, I'll say about an inch from the lace where your part will be, I start doing the knotless method. And to do that, instead of pulling both pieces through the loop, you only pull one. And I'm using small pieces and I'm going through just about every hole. My logic is if I'm going to place the hair closer together, I want to use less hair. That way the wig won't be bulky. You control how, and I'm just cleaning the wig up, getting what has to go for sure, for sure. But you control how full or how light your wig is going to be. And I will say, I thought I wanted this wig to be on the full side, but child, she's a bit much. I'm a 3-pack girl. These 5 packs of hair, child's a bit much, but I'm gonna work with it, and I'm gonna keep y'all posted. But yes, you control how full your wig is. Just make sure you're not using too much hair in the back. For this wig, I could have gone easier when I got to the sides, but I do like the volume on top, so I'm gonna see. I'm going through just about every hole. And the smaller the piece you use, the smaller your knots will be. So yeah, I'm just going to keep going until I am done. The top of the wig always takes the longest because I'm using smaller pieces and I'm going through just about every hole. So yeah. If you are new to making wigs, I promise you crochet wigs are super easy. The hair is affordable. You have so many colors and curl patterns to choose from. I will say the curlier the hair is, the more natural the wig will look and the easier it is to make. We are just about done. I thought I filmed myself cutting that lace, but I didn't. So, and you can wear this as a lace wig if you want to. I'm not a fan of lace, so I did cut it and I made it a U-part wig, but you can wear this as a lace wig. If you do want to cut it, all you do is just cut all of the lace. I would use some small scissors, like some manicure scissors, and then sew you on some combs, use some hair clips, do the crochet method. And this is all I have left of that 5th pack of hair. All right, so before I do any trimming, I'm going to go through with this amazing Hawaiian Silky, and I'm just going to go through and get the hair that did not go through the wig cap. If you decide to cut your wig, I recommend that you do so while it's on your head, unless you're going to do like a little trim like I'm doing here. When I cut crochet hair, I like to cut downward without closing the scissors. If you guys want a tutorial on how to cut crochet hair, let me know. And I got you. All right, y'all, here is the final look. If I do decide to thin her out, I will film that and let y'all know. That would be a great video to make. That way I could show you how to thin your wig out if you make her too full, because these sides, girl, she thick. She is. But here is the middle part. Check out this playlist to watch more crochet wig tutorials. I love y'all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.